We really had a crazy good episode this time with Captain Brian Vaughn of Off the Hook Charters here in Hilton Head. I mean, this guy doesn't know how to catch little fish. I mean, he started me out to see if he wanted to warm me up on a few, pedestrian-sized redfish. By the end of the day, between the jacks and the monster redfish that came off the ocean, I'm going to tell you right now, I am worn out. Brian, sorry I'm running late, my friend.
All right, CA, you made it. Welcome to Hilton Head.
Well, which one are we taking tomorrow?
Let's flip a coin. I think we've got the conditions to do whichever boat you wish, but I think we're gonna go with this one.
First trip to Hilton Head, South Carolina for me. Coming into Hilton Head Island, it is beautiful. One of the number one things that you see right away is this community has found a way to keep the natural beauty here without it making it look like a tourist trap. If the fish are half as good looking as this territory, it's unbelievable how beautiful this place is. I mean, what I like about Hilton Head are the homes are tucked into the pines, and this is one of the prettiest communities I think I've ever been to in the Southeast, and it just looks fertile.
Oh, it's gonna be a wonderful day.
Fertile.
Wonderful day out here. We've got great conditions for sight fishing. We got a variety of fish we can target, but our main goal will be the jacks for sure.
The big jacks.
Yes.
And I've heard for years that, the jacks are a big deal here, and I'm always, in Florida, you're like, jacks is kind of a pedestrian, kind of just everyday fish. It's like if you see them, you try to catch them. If you don't, you never even target them. But your jacks, well, they're big.
Yeah.
Next level.
They are huge here. I'd say average.
3 feet long, weigh 25 to 30 pounds.
Exactly.
I mean, they're marauders.
You get ready with that light tackle you have, you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, you talk to the fly guys, they even come here to target those jacks.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, I brought nothing but light tackle, so I'm sure we're in for quite the wrestling match today.
It's gonna be great.
It is gorgeous. Reminds me a little bit of Northeast Florida, with the shell banks and the marsh and stuff like that. So I'll bet your red fishing here is pretty hot too.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna actually start with the redfish, I think. I think we should have some good luck with that with these conditions and tide. So let's give it a shot.
We'll make something happen today, I'm sure.
Let me tell you guys, you don't want to be here in the spring, early morning with no wind. Oh,
look at that.
Nice.
It came out.
Good job.
Oh, get me in there.
Nice, nice.
That one's tearing off some drag. Where you going, bud? No, you're not a snook. Get back here, buddy.
That's a healthy fish.
Get back here, buddy.
Oh man.
Isn't it crazy how they know where to go though?
Look at this fish.
He's like, I need to get back in there in the woods.
He's trying to cut you off.
Yeah. Strong fish.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Yeah, I won't be fighting your big jacks with this rod.
No.
Whoa.
I want to go. Damn. We'll get him any way we can.
Oh, yes, that
nice
was a
job.
good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, I started my company about 20 years ago, Off the Hook Fishing Charters, and I specialize in light tackle and fly fishing mainly. Started off with a little skiff and kind of worked my way up into a number of different boats, and I'm just finally gotten to the package that I truly love with these Hells Bays. The Hells Bay Estero and the Hells Bay Professional have got to be just the two perfect boats for where I live here in the LowCountry. We have to cross big bodies of water, deep, choppy. So I can't say enough good stuff about Hells Bay and the product that they build. Yes, sir.
Right where you said he'd be, as it comes out of that creek and down that edge.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna stop.
It's so predictable.
That's it, I'm gonna stop right here.
So predictable.
Nice fish, nice fish. All right.
Oh, come on, big
Get him in the
boy.
tool.
Strong.
Yeah.
River fish are always stronger than flats fish. Whoa. What a beautiful fish.
Nice. Nice job, bud.
Z-Man paddlers on the Gold Rush. God, look how thick they are for their length.
That's one of my favorite lures right there. Classics.
And in this water clarity, it works amazingly well.
That's the best.
When you have two guides in a boat together, you're wanting to make sure things are going to work out. So the first play for Brian was, hey, I've got a spot around the corner that we can go to. All this marsh has these little tidal creeks where these fish are going to dump out on the edge on low water. We could probably just bang around there because every guide wants to get on the scoreboard right away. And I'll bet we didn't make 7 or 8 casts and we were tight. And it looked like if we continued doing that, we were gonna fall into that trap that you never leave fish to find fish. There he is.
There you go.
He's way out here. Way out here.
I might. We got some more size. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this one's, you know, testing my thumb bar out here.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's tied or.
It's weird not hearing a clicker for a change.
Yeah. He's bouncing that rod. I've been just bouncing it.
See, you're my first bait caster in a long time.
Oh yeah, well that's an old habit that died hard for me. And I'm
the old bass fisherman.
Although I am influencing a lot of the young dudes now. I see a lot more younger dudes doing it.
Beautiful redfish.
Oh yeah, that's a nice fice. That is a
high
nice
five
fish.
on that one.
Really nice fish.
That is gorgeous.
That little Z-Man paddler
paired with that the eye strike Texas eye jig head.
It is a good combo.
Man, love it. I'd say that's a solid 7-pound fish.
I was turned on to Brian's charter business through Hell's Bay Boat Works. And Brian's kind of known for doing big fish trips here on the island. He's a native islander and has really built his business on the backs of giant cobia, these big redfish, and honestly, these big ass jacks.
Yep, I like it. That is in their grill. Oh! You on?
Yep, I'm on.
Nice. That was a good take. Off to the races.
Brian, I can't believe people do not think these are true game fish.
I'm telling you, this is the, I call them the LowCountry GTs for a reason. A lot of people travel across the globe to catch those things, and you can catch them right here, close.
And to me, they're always looking for a fight.
Yeah.
And the fun part about this is they actually wake on the surface, and you're sight fishing these things individually. You gotta love that. When you lock up, come tight on one of these jacks around here, they are not testers, they're tackle testers. You can't bring what I would say typical inshore fishing gear and expect to have a lot of success. I mean, I'm basically using inshore grouper tackle. I'm using big jetty snook tackle. I would say medium-sized tarpon tackle, and still, after all of that, it is still a major challenge to bring one to the boat. Now, once you get about 7 or 8 minutes into this thing, you start wondering why you threw at them. I'm gonna admit that.
Officially first bait caster jack for me. It's amazing that little reel can handle that fish.
It is a good one too.
That rod's got some backbone.
Well, this is where I like the rod too.
Yeah.
This angle. Like I can feel him just bouncing and he can't do much.
Color?
Not really. I had him up 3 or 4 times and he'll run off so much line.
We're about 26 feet deep. Well, you're going on at least 15 solid minutes, I'd say.
Yeah.
Maybe 20.
Feel like I'm tarpon fishing.
All right, hold still. A little bit of slack.
I'm on the thumb bar. I think you just got electrocuted. I think you just got electrocuted.
Oh my God. Come on. I'm gonna have to do the two-hander on you.
I don't know which is the worst job, fighting them or landing them. Woo!
Boom, nice job.
Holy cow.
That's a stud. Jeez.
That is something else.
Oh gosh.
Now I know why I was fighting him so long. He's 4 feet long.
They're right off the bow, straight over here. They're right up here. They should be about 100 yards away.
The Jack Crevalle gets a really bad rap. I mean, its handle is it's a reckless, marauding fish that will eat any fly, any artificial, any bait, and they really become easy to catch. I can tell you personally, that is not the case. They might be easy to catch when you don't want to catch them, but when you target them, they're damn near impossible to catch. And the fish here, they want a certain size bait, they want it a certain tempo, or you're not gonna catch them, period. I'm on these fish, I just can't get them to chew. So I'm gonna have to make a bait switch. After you present 2, 3, 4 times and you get nothing but negativity, you don't have the right lure. So let me reach in my bag of tricks here, see if I can't pick something maybe smaller. Go with a little croaker. It looks a lot like a small little juvie pogie. They didn't want that long bait at all.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Good work. Great cast.
Wow. They wanted a smaller one. That's
Yep.
what it was.
That was a good throw.
That was a good bait
presentation.
change.
What braid you got on that setup, CA?
This has got some 20.
Okay.
This is 20 with Power Pro Super Slick and a 50-pound leader.
Great.
I just have to be careful. These fish are so large not to straighten the hook out.
Yeah, that is a small
I went
hook.
to a smaller hook
That's not much.
with the smaller lure.
Yeah, which jig head was that?
This is the Redfish eye in the 1/4 ounce.
I like that rod.
It's the right size rod. It's accurate where you can get a good cast. That time I got a good,
Yeah.
25 feet out in front of them and just kind of straight cranked it or straight swim right across the front of the school. And when the lead fish or two didn't eat it, I was like, they're not gonna eat it. And then someone behind them says, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll volunteer. Let me see if I can put a little pressure on him here. Oh, no. He didn't like me trying to
No.
completely stop him.
How long is that rod, CA?
It's just a 7-foot rod. This is a rod I use at docks for snook.
Okay.
So one of my favorite dock rods, and I mean, typically when you told me the fish could weigh 25 or 30 pounds, I was like, well, maybe Brian's giving me a little bit of that guide pep talk.
Yeah.
Maybe they're closer to 15 to 20, I can get away with this. But you could fight this with a much larger rod
Sure.
and still have one hell of a battle. That all of a sudden that conversation we had in the driveway, which boat we're taking, is starting to matter.
Yes, yes, we
'Cause
made
we're
the right call.
About to get a big groundswell here. I just saw him for a second.
Okay.
No! No! Don't take it all back. I feel like I'm tarpon fishing. It's like scaled down tarpon fishing.
Yes, it is.
I'm almost to the top with him.
All right.
Yep.
Come
There.
close. There we go. Hold tight.
That's a good one.
Oh, give me a little slack. All right. Got him. Oh,
Man, that's a big one.
God. That is a bruiser. Yes.
That is a...
Woo!
Woo!
Nice.
That's a jack.
That is a jack.
That is a big fish. I mean, you can feel the dense, you know, how dense the muscle is. I mean, that is a strong, strong fish. Really is a strong fish.
Oh. Oh. Buddy.
Here in Hilton Head, we had two strategies. We started off the morning just banging on some shell bars that were just outside these tidal creek mouths. So I opted for a setup that I'm really familiar with. This is a little 6'10" medium heavy action rod, and I'm super fond when I'm in these off-color waters where you have turbid to stained water. Gold Rush. This is a scented paddlers here, and I had that on a Texas eye. This is a 1/4 ounce Texas eye because I needed to be able to load this rod. The leader length and weight is not nearly as important here. I'm quite certain I could get by without leader unless I'm in a time of year here when the water's really clear. So most of the leader that I was using in this episode was either 40 or 50 pound leader to catch fish. So later we moved out and we fished outside on the beaches. I think I could have probably got away with a 7.5 foot heavy action rod with maybe a 6,000 size spinning reel. But I made it a game, a challenge for myself. So in one case, I was using a heavy action 7 foot Terramar XX. This one is mated up with a 5,000. This is a twin power Shimano. It's got 20 pound braid on it, 50 pound leader. I had some success with this throwing a 4-inch scented jerk shad on a Redfish eye hook. Now the Redfish eye hook's only a 1/4. This actually, for a heavy action rod, has a nice light tip, so it gives me a nice smooth cast. The line comes off this, the way that this reel is designed, it does a really good job. I love the power handle on it. I've got like mid 20 pound drag set on this particular rod setup. So it is the ideal setup probably if you want to have a challenge, if you don't want to go to the heavy gear. And as my camera crew and Brian was giving me a little bit of heartburn over, I did prefer my Terramar PX. This is a medium heavy action rod, but it's an extra fast tip. It's 7 foot. I had it paired up with a Tranx 200. This has 30 pound braid on it, 50 pound leader. I had a little success with both the Catch 5 mirror lure, and this is the 37 MR, which is the extra large Mirrodine. It's about the same size as the pogies that are swimming out there in the water, and this look, especially with the chartreuse, when you're throwing into those schools of pogies that all look the same, you throw one in there that's got a chartreuse head, well, you're gonna get connected. But that was really the couple of 3 setups that I used throughout the day with Captain Brian Vaughn of Off the Hook Chargers here in Hilton Head. And as you saw, we had quite the day. So if you ever find yourself up here on vacation, I encourage you, go check out Brian Vaughn and his team at Off the Hook Chargers. I guarantee you, you're gonna have a trip of a lifetime. What's this? All reds right here.
Yep,
Duck.
yep, big ball of reds. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. All right, I'm going in with you. I'm gonna shoot up, double up. Let's go. I'm on. Look at him just chilling on the top.
Woo! Brian did a fantastic job. There's always a little bit of pressure when cameras get on a boat, but he never revealed that he was nervous or anything like that. We just went out there, he just did his job the way he does it with clients every day of the week. And when you work hard and you're patient, the chemistry works. You catch big fish, and I got a feeling I'm gonna be back at Hilton Head.
Woo!
We got real problems here,
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah,
we
we
got
do.
some serious problems. Man,
I
if
got
I
it.
have to.
Oh, gotcha.
You got him?
All
Fails
right.
open.
You're in the boat.
Got him, got
Got her?
I got him. I got him. I got this one. I don't think we need any more fish today.
No. That, my friend, is epic.
That is epic. I think I'm gonna leave South Carolina with my arms being 3 inches longer. No mas.